This is News Compact right here on Rulers World Television. I'm Ololade Bolariwa. Let's look at the headlines making waves across Nigeria today. Regina Daniels alleges domestic violence in marriage with Senator Ned Nwoko. Outrage as Education Minister says no to funds to fly Nigerian math genius to international competition. 5 years NSAS Nigeria reflecting unfulfilled promises and unhealed wound. Showore escapes gunfire as security operative arrests Nnamdi Kanu's brother and lawyer during protest. Trump urges Ukraine to accept peace deal that gives Russia control of occupied territories. Gaza trails talks stall as ceasefire negotiations break down. Now the news in details. Nollywood actress and producer Regina Daniels has alleged raised concerns over domestic violence in her marriage to Senator Ned Nwoko. The report, which surfaced on social media, has sparked widespread debate and reactions among fans and the public. While the things remain sketchy, many Nigerians are calling for a thorough investigation and greater protection for women facing domestic abuse. Neither Regina Daniel nor her husband has issued an official statement, but advocacy groups have urged authorities to take all reports of domestic violence seriously, regardless of social status. The development has once again drawn attention to the issue of gender-based violence and the need for stronger legal and emotional support system for the victims. There has been widespread outrage after the Minister of Education disclosed there were no available funds to sponsor a young Nigerian mathematics prodigy to an international competition abroad. The revelation triggered backlash from citizens who accused the government of neglecting education while prioritizing political spending. Nigerians on social media have since offered to contribute money privately to support the boys' travel and participate in future contests. Critics describe the situation as yet another example the failure to invest in young talents, stressing that the nation cannot progress when education and innovation are left behind. 5 years after the NSAS protest, Nigerians are reflecting on the moment's impact and the government's unfulfilled promises of reform. The 2020 protests, led by young Nigerians, demanded an end to police brutality and human rights violations. However, activists says little progress has been made since then, as reports of police harassment and misconduct persist. Many are also calling for justice for those who lost their lives at the Lekki Tollgate and other protest grounds. Civil society group insists that the best way to honor the movement is through genuine police reform and accountability. Human rights activist publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Sowore, narrowly escaped gunfire when security operatives reportedly opened fire during a protest in Abuja. The protest was organized to demand the release of detained IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, but quickly turned chaotic when officers moved into disperse the demonstrators. Eyewitness said Kanu's brother and his lawyer were among those arrested at the scene. Video footage circulating online shows protesters scampering for safety as gunshot rang out. Sowore later confirmed on social media there was an outward condemned what he described as the growing intolerance of peaceful protesters in Nigeria. Human rights groups have since called an investigation into the alleged use of live ammunition and the immediate release of those arrested. As of the time of this report, police authorities have yet to issue an official statement on the incident. Now on international news. The United States President Donald Trump has stirred global controversy after urging Ukraine to accept a ceasefire that would leave part of its eastern region, including the Donbass area under Russian control. Report says Trump made the suggestions during a private meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, insisting that the continuing the war could lead to increased total destruction. If peace is not achieved soon. The proposal, which effectively calls for a freeze of the conflict at current front lines, has drawn sharp criticism from European leaders and human rights advocates. Ukrainian officials have maintained that no peace deal will be accepted unless Russia withdraws from all occupied territories, describing Trump's position as a betrayal of Ukraine's sovereignty. The development comes as Ukraine prepares to sign a new defense agreement to acquire 25 US-made Patriot missile systems aimed at strengthening its air defense against Russian strikes. That will be all for now on Rulers World Television. For more updates and information, visit our website at www.rulersworldtv.com. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rulers World TV. And do follow us on our social media handle, X, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, all at Rulers World Television. Thank you for watching.